I get 100 tea bags. Tea bags. Bacon, there's your sound drop. I get 100 tea bags for like $2.75.
100 tea bags, $2.75.
Yeah. I get 100 tea bags for $2.75. Ah, yes. Anyway.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature.
I get 100 tea bags for $2.75.
That's totally inappropriate. It's lewd, lascivious, salacious, outrageous.
It is outrageous, Jackie. Oh, hey, honey. Look at this. First class tickets for the same price as coach. Nah, that's stupid. Let's just sit and coach.
Well,
come on, man.
No, don't come on, man.
Come on, man.
It depends on what you consider a lot of money.
Hey, Leo, what do you think of Ryan? Yeah.
Yeah, Leo. Yeah.
They're going on a trip with friends is always an exciting time. Visiting somewhere new and exploring the sights, as well as making quality memories with those you're closest to. But it doesn't always go as planned. You know, I really miss hearing sound drops dropped over me. Can you just make some sound effects like...
Bacon, thank you so much for picking us up. As always, I love having you on the show. Darin,
I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather have Bacon in here as a co-host than you because you don't do drops. I am a total
haunted horse.
Yeah, thanks, Jim. 75.
That's for you, bitch.
Does anyone mind if I toss my salad? Hey, and then of course weird news.
Buzzkill.
Sign Darin's wife.
Darin's wife. This one.
Yeah, I didn't die.
Let's stick to our fatso for a minute.
So to lose weight.
Shut up, Tyler.
Shut up, Tyler. Who's older though? Is it me or Bacon or the guy with 2 hip replacements? I mean, if you
out 3 times.
And on that, I am out.
Bye-bye. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Later,
Adios.
guys.
Spunky.
Okay, there we go. Haunted Horse 1800 Whiskey sponsoring Ryan leaving.
Don't play games with it.
Guess who's coming in? Maybe. All I see is a black screen.
12 word.
Oh, look at who it is. Wearing his Nebraska hat.
Hi.
What's up?
Hi.
How's it going? Hi.
Downs. Ryan, stop calling me. Jesus, Ryan. Do your show. Ryan, why are you calling me in the middle of the show? We're still going.
Going on. And it's from Grant's mic. I thought at first Jerry's volume was
Shouldn't
up
we
too
do
loud.
this off the air? I don't know that anyone wants to hear this IT question.
Wait, you guys are on the air?
Yes. We never left.
I thought you guys were on.
You know what? I just dawned on me. That's what you thought. We are live, dude.
Be a fat ass and do something that goddamn way.
Hey, hold on a second. Can we cut the drops for a second? Ryan's trying to say something important. I want to hear it.
Ryan,
watch your belly, ass, and balls, you nappy motherfucker, you.
Or play them as much as you possibly can.
Like that, then you don't like the West Coast. Oh boy.
Ryan, you can tell me. You can tell me on a private.
No, it's okay. Hey,
goddamn shit, I'm tired of motherfuckers.
So horse.
Oh my god.
So anyway, this comes from England, the Mirror. Woman slammed for refusing to get out of car for date at Cheesecake Factory. Cheating husband said our house was infested with bed bugs to hide his affair. Friends on an Amsterdam trip mortified by cheeky shower feature in hotel room, right? I have 3 wives. They are all getting surgery to achieve my ideal body type. Wow, look at this guy. We got, I saved 77 pounds, British currency, by ditching toilet paper for rags. I popped them in the washing machine. Okay. My brother's dating habit is destroying my engagement. My fiance finds him disgusting. Woman's awkward sex injury makes her lose 5 years worth of memory. Boozed up stripper tried to seduce cop during arrest, saying, "Taser me, I like it kinky." Rhino and Horse are a couple of dorks who want to have a show. Will anybody ever watch it? The answer is probably no. They thought of a really stupid name. They call it the Waterhole, where everybody thinks they're lame. And they're always sad they came. You wanna be where you can't see. Rhino and Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. You wanna be where you can't see. Rhino and Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. Yeah! What is... Oh,
Hunted Horse, Jim.
I forgot. I left that up. Anyway, we'll do that in a minute. What is up, everyone? It's hump day. Darin?
That's
Darin,
right.
do you have anything to say about hump day?
Well, it's always hump
your
day at the
ex-wife
ex-wife's
would
house.
say-
Where am I supposed to go with this one? There's a few places I can go.
Your ex-wife would just say it's every day.
That's what I said. It's always hump day there.
Right. Rhino joining from
You know, signed at
SLC.
1020 Rock. I don't know.
SLC? Rhino? Who's that? Who's Rhino? That name sounds a little familiar. Peter, you're first.
Didn't he used to do a show?
I think he does. I think he was wasn't he on Outlaw and Potatoes as Ryan the sports guy? I think he did something with...
Oh yeah, but I heard he dumped. I heard he dumped you. Got all big time and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. He's all big timing. Like, I don't have time for little shows. I'm doing something very big. So he's like, yeah, I got better. Anyways, SLC. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what you're talking about, Peter. You don't count as second. You played the Rhino entry theme. Oh, did I accidentally hit the wrong button? Did I? I was, I'm doing everything and whatever. I should probably delete that. Get rid of it. Darin, you're freezing.
Now I hear you.
Darin, you sound like shit. Darin, you sound like a bot.
Someone isn't gonna like that.
Darin wants to do his own show, and if he's gonna show up like this, don't even bother, dude. Salt Lake City. Ryan, why would Ryan be in Salt Lake City? Look at this. Look at this. Darin's like, "Oh, I'm going to do my own show. I bought all this new equipment. Ooh, I'm ready for prime time." You can't even co-host when I'm doing everything, Darin. Holy crap. Yeah, right? Cool audio, Darin. Battlestar Galactica, I'm Darin. I'm here to co-host your show. I'm a Cylon. Yeah, nice. Nice going, Darin. Jeez. He's like ready for his own show. He can't even co-host. Anyway. Ryan, he flew to Salt Lake City. Is that why his show wasn't on? I thought he just got canceled. I thought Grant Napier finally smartened up and fired him. I didn't know. Okay. So is he ever going to do a show again? He's in Salt Lake City. Who the hell would go there? Maybe that's why Darin left. Because he heard of the Mormon Mafia and he's afraid they were going to come and take his weed. He's like, "Oh shit, Salt Lake City. That's where headquarters is." It's not working. What do you mean my Zoom link failed? Hold on. You were here. Obviously it worked. All right, let's try this again. Darin, you got a hot mess going. It's your Wi-Fi, bro. You froze up and then you sounded like a robot. Darin, I'm here. How are you today? Gosh, freaking amateurs. Amateurs. Now I gotta fucking fix his... Get your ass in here. We're waiting. Whole show's gonna be Darin technical issues. Jeez. It's freaking amateur hour. That wasn't my Zoom link, bro. That's your Wi-Fi.
Well, that might have been evidently because I was on the old link. You sent me the new one. It still works. I apologize. Something happened here, though. It bounced on me.
Amateur hour. I mean, I've worked with Rhino, so I'm used to technically challenged co-hosts. By the way, Nick is...
That I am.
So you get nothing.
Nick.
You lose.
Nick.
Good day, sir.
All right, Nick said cool audio. Yeah, you sounded like this. You're all... It was all got like robotic and shit, and then you dumped. Rhino was happy the middle seat was open. Oh, I saw that. Is that?
Oh yeah, you're coming this end, hit and miss.
What's that?
And you're coming on this end during that. It was this hit and miss. I catch like every fourth syllable, and that's always fun.
It's your shitty Wi-Fi, dude. It
could have been. It could have been.
This is a technological miracle over here.
Although I'm on a pretty fast Wi-Fi. I'm on a 1 gig system.
I'll tell you what the problem is. It's Wi-Fi. Ryan had Wi-Fi when he started, and I said, dude, you gotta go Ethernet. You gotta go Ethernet because he would have the same issues. Yeah, I
hardwire.
Yeah, and that's fine, dude. For what you're doing, you couldn't do this if you weren't hardwired. The Wi-Fi is too intermittent. It's just, but you're fine.
I get that. I get that.
Today's a great day, dude. So we've got the new segment, Video of the Day. That's coming up in about 10 minutes. Video of the Day. If you don't know what that is,
it's time for Honey Horse's Video of the Day.
Yeah, we're going to do a video of the day every day. Last night was the motorcycle guy.
Yeah, I saw that. I did. I saw that too. I did my homework. I just couldn't make it yesterday. I was getting some windshield chips filled in my pickup, and it ran late.
You're fine.
And so I was stuck yesterday. That was the only reason I wasn't in here.
These shows are always available.
Exactly. That's why I knew. I did my homework. I watched it later.
All right. Mystery guest is going to be here in 10 minutes. Oh, I haven't done this in a while. Let's do this. Usually I'm not doing unsolicited DMs because they're all buy my crypto, join my meme coin and everything else. But here's one that's not. Let's look at this. Unsolicited DM from Beverly. I really want to make friends with you and exchange contact information. Over 25 years old. ID. Please don't add if you are not an American.
Wow.
You know what that is? Oh, shit. Why don't I ever...
That's a total bot, but yeah, I want your cash.
Wait.
You racist piece of shit.
There it is. I always have that thing charging. I always forget to plug it in. Do you want to let Beverly message you? They won't know you've seen their message until you hit accept. All right, I'm gonna hit this link. If we go dark, if I put a virus on my machine, it's because I'm an idiot. And
you're braver than I am.
I'm not a smart man.
Here we go. I'm gonna click on it. Send message. Oh, look at that, dude. Hey, any single guys out there want this chick's what's Telegram? I don't even know what that is. Send message.
I don't either.
How do I send a message? Oh,
we're in our 50s, though, Horse. We're not supposed to know the young kids stuff.
It says download. That's your first problem. I am not downloading that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Send her a
don't do
message
that.
That said, I'm not an American. Do you still want to talk to me? I'm from Honduras. And then I wanted to see what she would say, but obviously I can't do it without downloading an app that I don't know anything about. All right, Beverly. Guess what, Beverly? You're out of here. There you go.
Yeah, so most likely I see a scam on that. It's an app that you have to pay for. But surprise, you're not paying for the app. You're paying for somebody in Jamaica or whatever.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Well, that's a new one at least. Okay, so we've got today was a big day. I don't know if you guys Jay's here. Wow, Jay's actually here for once.
Jay.
No, God!
Jay is here.
No, God, please, no! No!
Jay's in the chat.
No! No!
I gotta retool this whole show again, because now that I have guests that are showing up right there, I keep getting blocked out by the clips. Jay, are you okay, driving. Yuma. Is that Arizona? Where's Yuma?
Yuma County, California. It's a little bit north. It's Northern Cal.
Yuma is a city in Arizona.
Oh yeah, Yuma. I'm thinking Yuba.
Yuba City. You're thinking of Yuba City.
Yeah, I'm thinking Yuba City.
No, Yuma. He's in Arizona.
Well, his kid's in Texas. Does an Elon Musk kind of rocket ship? No, literally rocket ship. And so I know he had to drive his kid into Texas where he was going. So he's probably coming back from that.
Yeah, he's coming back from Texas. Here's what Yuma, Arizona looks like. Oh, there's a slot. Hey, Jay, there's a casino there. Downtown Yuma. Ooh, that looks like a hopping place. Look, there's a prison. Yuma Territorial Prison State Historic Park. Jay's probably going to get thrown in that. There's the casino. There's the city. Ooh, wow, that's a
I'd be willing to bet that in that casino you could get VD.
Jay, you can get VD in the casino. Watch out. There's
I bet a lot of money on that.
There. Oh, there's a river there, Jay. There's a fountain. There's a golf course. That's it. That's the extent of Yuma. What is Yuma, Arizona known for? Yuma County provides 90% of all leafy vegetables grown from November to March in the United States. Yuma is also known for its large leafy vegetables, Jay. I think that's weed.
Sounds that way. That could be good.
Yuma is also known for its large military population due to several military bases, including the Marine Corps Air Station. What? Hold on, we're connecting to your channels. Yeah, there's something buggy about the chat right now. Marine Corps Air Station. Yuma is the state's southwestern corner in the Sonoran Desert. the Yuma Desert sub-region. All right, there you go. That's everything you needed to know about Yuma. More than you ever wanted. All right, so what did I do today? I stood in line at GameStop to get V-Friends cards. Gary V. You're like, who the hell's Gary V? What's Gary V about? Here's Gary V.
Haunted horse. Haunted horse.
Ooh, I like that.
There's Gary V.
You know, like fucking haunted house sent me horse, whatever.
Yeah, there's Gary V. He was on Jim Rome today. These released today. They were sold out. So here was my plan. I came up with a good plan. I knew they were going to sell out fast. So I found a GameStop that opened at 11 a.m. And I went there first. Got this box. Limit one per customer. So I got my box. Then I drove over to another GameStop that opened up at noon and stood in line there and got it. Both GameStops were sold out in the first 20 minutes. So I
Pro moves. Good call. That's good.
V-Friends cards, which ironically has something to do. Normally I don't do this for the video of the day, but I'm going to do it for the video of the day. We're going to video of the day, folks.
It's time for Haunted Horse's video of the day.
Usually I'm not this douchey. Usually. Okay. Sometimes I'm this douchey, but today I'm going to be this douchey. Yes, I am. The video of the day is about me. The wife is putting it on eBay. No. I will say this, though. Let me do the video of the day, and then I will tell you about eBay and the V-Friends cards. All right, here we go. Video of the day. Video of the day.
Haunted Horse, Jim. I know of Gary V because you had him on your show. My first thought was, who the heck is this guy? Now I'm a huge fan of his. I stood in line today to get 2 boxes of his cards. Horse! Oh, I like that, dude. I like that. I like that a lot. Good on you, dude. Well done. That's one of your better submissions. Now, is that good enough to win either one of our cards? No. But for you, that's good stuff.
For you.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
For you, that's right.
Never.
There we go.
That's the for you. He always says that for you.
Right. Yeah. Right. Oh yeah. I'm in the horrible posters group.
It's a better place to be there. You actually get more run there.
I
just do.
So you got your James and your V. Of course, V kind of goes back and forth. Sometimes Rome's like, you're so great, and then someone's like, that's horrible that's horrible even for you, V. You know, so he bounces back. But you know, you got the
but that's fake vitriol because he has to, and part of the shtick.
Right. And I would rather
run, and it's better. And V is a prime example of saying you get better. You get a lot more run when you get run.
Right.
You just do, and V is a prime example of how to do that.
Right.
So is Jay. Really, Jay's really good at that.
V is all over it, and you know, I would rather be in the bad group than the ones that he likes. I like when he takes shots at me. That's actually funny. I'd rather be in that group.
Exactly, you're a worthy target at that point. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah,
that's a compliment.
As opposed to the kiss ass brown nose group like
Brah.
I like Silk. I think he does that to piss people off. He knows he's got haters, and I think he like sticks his thumb in their eye by being that way. I think the person that is worse than that thinks they're all that. And they are brown nosy and douchey, and they live in Canada. I'm just saying. That's more of a irritating, douchey vibe.
Yeah,
they think their shit don't stink.
Cunt. I mean, what did I say?
I think Silk knows he's trolling. I think that other person thinks that they are the greatest thing in the world.
Oh, that's true. You're right on both of those stories. And Silk does troll. He totally does, and I get it.
But he also knows.
And I troll him back. I love hating on Silk, and Silk fights it right back.
Right.
And I don't know to what extent he believes I hate him or not or whatever, and I don't really care. But I don't. I just don't give a shit.
Right.
But the shtick on it, I love to hate on him on it. It's just because it's an easy target and it's fun.
And
I can always come up with fresh material.
Yeah, if you don't like his politics, I get it and everything else. But
doesn't matter.
He doesn't. I don't think Silk thinks he's anything.
No, it's not like that at all.
I don't think he's
not like that at all. But that one in the North, she does.
Show and I'm popular and everyone knows who I am and he, you know. I don't think he
she
cares.
thinks she's all that in a beef curtain sack lunch too.
Right. The other person, I think it's their whole world. Like if Jim Rome's show went away tomorrow, Silk's fine.
That shit hanging out on a beef curtain, that is not horseradish sauce. Do not lick it.
Right. Well, I think if Jim Rome's show got canceled, you'd put that person on suicide watch. Like, oh my gosh, my life.
That'd be fun to watch. Can I watch? There you go. Please.
Yeah, we wouldn't put you in charge. It'd be like the prison guard in charge of Epstein.
Right.
Do a very good job
I'm on the suicide hotline. It's like, wait, you're thinking about diving off from the 3rd floor? Okay, what you really want to do, you got to go like the 7th or 8th floor. You got better shot at getting it right this way. Yes. Okay? Now do a swan dive. I want you to control your roll. Okay? Because you got to go in neck first. You got to snap the neck when you hit. It won't hurt that way. You don't want to be
paralyzed.
Okay? It won't hurt that way. You're going to go out, but it won't hurt that way.
Right. Yeah, we want to make sure you get the job done. We don't want some half baked effort.
That's right.
Where you
that'd be great on the suicide hotline. Yeah, I have a talent for this. You can see this.
Yes, where you can still text the Jim Rome show by blowing in the straw.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't want that. We want to make sure. Yeah. All right. Hey, I think we have a mystery guest. We have a mystery guest. I think.
Oh, very cool.
Do we have a mystery guest?
We're snapping necks around here? What's going on?
We just said
Ryan, I know that voice.
If Jim Rome's show was canceled, We'd have to put someone in Canada on suicide watch because it's their entire life.
Oh.
And I want to watch, and I want to push her off from the 20th floor. I mean, watch
Wait,
the show.
said her. I never said it was a her. I just said someone in Canada. There's lots of people in Canada.
Speaking of Jim Rob, I couldn't watch the audio of your interaction, but did you turn into show fodder the rest of the day?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No, it was a one-off. No, he loved me for posting that picture. He had Gary Vee on, obviously, and hey, if I'm holding up Gary Vee's products and pushing the products, hey, real quick, I'm not joking. There's a reason I buy Gary Vee's cards. Look at this shit on eBay. Look at what they're selling for. A card for $99, a card for $200, a card for $100. These things, $849 for that card. These
you did good.
Sell for a lot of money. There's a box of cards.
I think.
So the box of cards I bought today for $75, there's someone selling it for $375. No, I paid $25. They're selling them for $375. The box I bought, this box right here, $25 right there, $375.
That's because you rode yourself this morning on your ride. That's good.
Yes. Well, I had it all staked out because I knew they sell out fast, and then what happens is the people that didn't get to them on time go and pay $300, $400 for a box of cards that I paid $25 for. So anyway,
and what's really good, don't sell it yet, Horace. Here's what you do. Because the guy's paying $375, they're paying that because they're going to sell them for $700 or $800. So hold off until the next cycle, then you sell it and you dump and run.
There is no dump and run. This stuff keeps going up. So every time he has a new batch, the old batch, which I still have, this is Series 3. I still have cards from Series 2. They go higher because they're rarer than these are now.
Okay. Well, I'll stand corrected.
I have a card back there from Series 2 that's worth $250 for a single card.
Okay,
So anyway,
well, you're definitely more into it than I am, so I'll stand corrected on that one.
Because you can make a lot of money. You buy low, sell high. Those are the asking prices. What are the closed listing prices? Okay, let's go. Hey, you bring up a good point. Let's go to the closed listing prices. Right now, it's the Wild West on asking price because this shit hit today. All right.
Yeah, but Horse, isn't this Gary Vee stuff going to have a shelf life? Don't you got to kind of try to find the median too?
No,
that's part of what I think, Ryan.
No, it's not. It's the opposite. It goes up in value like a sports card.
We had this discussion on the show. What about Paul Skeen's card? You're like, sell it immediately. Get rid of it. What if the guy gets injured? You can sell it right now.
But that is a guy that. Listen, Ryan, that is a guy that plays professional sports that hasn't done anything yet. Gary Vee has done a lot. Look, here's the solds, okay? Because Peter asked. These are the solds. So that card right there sold for $30. That card right there sold for $55, $24, $45, $59. We're going to get down here to one I just bought. There's a box for $75. I paid $25 for that box. $38, $400 for that box. Sold. $400. There's the one I just bought. I bought this today. So this is a refractor, a rare insert. I just paid $35 for this card. The guy's going to ship it to me. I always look at how positive they are. If they're sketchy, I don't buy it. I just paid $35 for that card right there, and I know I can flip it for 3 times that money. So, look, $600 for this card right here.
I still think Ryan's right. I mean, Gary Vee's Gary Vee, and I'm dumbass and Kuna, but I think Ryan's right. There's a shelf life on this one.
Nope. I am betting against you with my own money. Look at this, $600.
And that's fair. That's totally fair. Totally fair.
Yeah, you're doing it with your own money. I just think you might be a little blind in the forest right now, buddy.
Ryan.
No, I might be wrong too. I mean, you're putting your money out, and I'm talking shit. So you might be right, and you're the one doing something with it. I'm not. Ryan. And so I mean, the balls. I mean, you got the balls on it. I didn't.
He's building a Pokemon brand. If it hits, what are the Pokemon first editions going for?
He's building
hundreds
a Pokemon
of thousands
brand.
of dollars. Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Okay. Wait. So he's working with Pokemon and like doing his spin-off brand, or he's trying to build a brand similar to Pokemon?
Building an IP, and he equates
Good
it
question.
to Pokemon meets Sesame Street type thing. He's trying to build an IP.
So similar too.
But here's the thing: kids aren't in that market, are they?
No,
Like, kids-
that's the best part about it. The people that are in the market are in their 20s, 30s, and 40s and 50s. We have money.
Collectibles
Kids
is
don't
not
have
kids.
money.
Okay, but
The
people
collectibles is not for kids.
Well, yes, but people spend absurd amount of money on their kids, and it's like Pokemon stuff.
Are you buying your son a vintage Series 1 Pikachu that cost you $100,000?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's my point.
Yeah, I
The
think
point
you're
is
both
to
right
get it
in two
before
different
it's
ways.
$100,000.
I just think
I
it's
think
an
you're both
interesting
right.
argument.
What's
you know?
No, it is very interesting. I think actually you both got solid points. You both win on, and Horace, the way that
My point is-
Horace, the way that you win.
I spent $50 today. I could have
totally,
easily,
and you're going to get your money back, no
I could have
question.
easily sold these for $400.
Yeah, no question. And Horace, the way you win, first of all, you put the money out, you did the work, and so you got that
it was
going
work
for
too,
you.
because they were sold
Well, it
out
was.
quick.
How long did you have to wait?
And
The line wasn't bad when I got there, where there were 5 people in front of me. Now, I knew from the day before, because I scouted these places out, that they had one place had 8 boxes, so I knew I was going to get one because there's a limit 1 per customer. And then the other place had 6. So I got to that place, and there was only 2 people in front of me. I knew I had
Are
a
these
box
card
there.
shops?
What?
Are they card shops?
GameStop.
Yeah.
GameStop had a limited edition. Card shops have them too. Most of this stuff's getting bought
no,
immediately.
GameStop's corporation, they're legit. They're legit.
It's tops.
Yeah, I guess, Horse, here's my question, though. Like, leveraging Gary V's brand versus Pokemon, which is like the biggest freaking thing in the world still, you think it's going to get to that size, or you just think it's going to have a market share?
It doesn't have to get to Pokemon level. It doesn't have to.
Hey, Ryan,
if
I
it can
think
get to a third of
check
it,
this out, Ryan.
I'm good.
Check this out, Ryan. There's a business plan there. Look at this. Pokemon is however many huge it is, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. But if they can do a similar to and market off it and pull, I don't know, 5% of what
5% would be
Pokemon
fine.
does. Yeah, think about it. 5% would be huge. If you could latch on the name and pull 5%, that's a big business plan right there. That's a real deal.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Right. I look at it this way. It's a nice hold. It doesn't cost me anything to hold these cards. It's spending money.
I do think I think also with Gary V stuff, I love him to death. I know he's on the Rome show. I know he's big time. But I also think there's a shelf life there. I just do.
I think, look, this is what I do with all my investments. This is what I do. Stocks, everything. I don't bet on the product as much as I bet on the CEO.
Okay.
There are
That's
good
smart.
products
I get
out there
that.
with horrible CEOs that do horrible things to the product, and it never catches. I'm betting on Gary Vee because the dude's a stud. He's a stud.
I get betting on people. I like betting on people. I like that a lot,
his dad
actually.
had a liquor store, like everyone else has. He built it out online before there was anything like an online liquor store, and he turned it into the third largest liquor store in the country by selling premium wines online. The dude is very smart. A brand without
Yeah, no,
kids,
totally.
I'm
And I'm
outside
dumbass and
Woody Allen.
Kuna, so who am I? But I still have to throw my opinion. I do. It's me.
I have no problem with your opinion, and you know what? Ryan could be right. You could be right.
Yeah, but still, I at the end of the day, though, look at what you just paid out. You're never, ever, ever going to lose on what you just did. You're going to make back a big percentage.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to make that. I've got my 401ks into stuff that more or less matches the S&P. Because the big wigs all say you just don't beat the S&P, so I've got everything based into what pretty much matches that.
Right.
And it works.
Right.
And so you're totally, what you're going to make off of that totally smokes what I'm investing in. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. Hey, be right back, boys.
Yeah, that's
but
fine.
Horse, the fact that Gary V is working with Tops right now with cards, that says a lot about where he's at. So
That's true too.
Because if most people go to Tops, even if they've got a brand, they're going, yeah, you're small potatoes. You're right. When he stepped up with Tops, that's impressive. That is a step.
Well, it does. That elevates his name a lot because Tops is huge. And that elevates his name a lot.
Jim Rome could go to well, I know Jim Rome couldn't go. If he went to Tops and said, I want to have cards, I don't think they're doing it.
Well, what are they going to do? Make the clones in the
cards?
cards?
I mean, I don't know
exactly.
what
What do you have to work with?
I'm just saying, you've got to have an idea. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, they need something to work with so where they can make some money too.
It's all about them making money. They can give a crap
yes,
about
it
everybody.
Is.
Yeah, it's all about them.
Every last step, that step has to make money or they don't do it. Every last step.
Ryan, are you coming back? He stepped away. Okay. I
like
Ryan. Ask him a question. Anyway, so I wasn't here to do a promo for Gary Vee. I'm just pointing this out because it was some work to get these 2 boxes today.
No, I think it's cool as shit what you just did.
I scouted it yesterday. I had to find out how many boxes were there.
Yeah, you spent less than $100, and at any given time, you're going to make a minimum of $1,000. Right. That's 10-to-1 odds right there. Where do you get that ever?
Already, I've opened all the packs, so I've got 2.
You shouldn't have, but you'll still
2
get
rares
by.
that I could flip for $150 each right now. So I know I got $300. If I need $300 right now, I can have it by tomorrow morning.
If you wait a bit, you'll make more than $1,000, and that's 10-to-1.
Well, I'm holding long. I like I said, I'm going with the jockey. I'm not betting on the horse. I'm betting on the jockey. So.
No, I get that. No, I totally get that. I like betting on people. I mean, I really, really like betting on people.
Jay invests in firearms. They never lose value. I mean, look, you can collect anything. War Hump Day, I bought 2 boxes. Yeah, 1 box per person. That otherwise I would have bought them all. But it's funny because I got there and there's a woman with a special needs adult, and he was excited because he was getting some baseball cards that he wanted. And so she's asking what I'm there for, and then the 2 women in front of her were there to get the V-Friends cards. And I go, oh, what do you like about Gary Vee? And she goes, I have no idea what these things are. My husband asked me to get them for him. And he said there'd be a line and to get there early. So she was buying them for her husband. The woman behind her was buying them. I don't know why she was buying them. And then the woman that was there for the Tops cards started talking to us and everything. I said, yeah, they're sold out everywhere on the East Coast right now. So, and I said, there's a limited one. She bought them and she didn't even know what they were. She just knew that they were going to be rare. So I sold a box of cards for Gary and she didn't even know what they were.
She took a bet on it, but she's probably smart about it.
Hey, if I was standing in a line and everyone was saying, I'm getting this thing, and I wasn't there to get the thing, and I saw the line, I'd get the thing. Especially if they said you could flip it for 3 times.
If you got an eBay account, hell yes.
Right.
Well, that's it. Jump right on eBay. There you go.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
So I am currently
please.
I'm currently in Salt Lake City, Utah.
You're in Salt Lake City.
And here's my question. I'm in Salt Lake City. Oh, wow, that looks good. Here's my question for you. I ordered Marco's Pizza. I've seen commercials here and there, but it's supposed to be really popular. Have you guys ever had it?
I don't know.
I have. Is here in town actually, and I've eaten it a couple times. Is okay. The crust is decent. The sauce is decent. It's not awesome, but they're both decent. The toppings and the veggies are at least fresh, except for the mushrooms. They used motherfucking canned mushrooms. I hated that. The rest of the pizza was okay. Do not get mushrooms. You'll be fine.
Okay, I got mushrooms. They look fresh, though. I will say that. What bugged me was I put the order in 10 minutes ago. And I'm thinking, did I just order the Little Caesars of Utah? Because I'd be very disappointed if I ordered Little Caesars for dinner.
Here's where they are. So there's.
It's better than the Little Sleazies. We got them too, but not much.
Wait, dude, you've got Marco's Pizza in Sacramento.
We do?
Yeah. Rockland.
Okay, well that's probably why we see commercials every
Rockland, Washington
go, exactly.
Boulevard. I don't have them up here. There's
they're new to Sacktown.
There's
then,
11 down
because-
here. Oh, geez, these are all over. Why don't I have one? They're everywhere.
Oh, they're building out right now. They're building out.
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
Give it 2 weeks, horse. They're building out.
The farthest
Ryan, I have had them though,
west is
and
Idaho.
they were pretty decent actually. I was not like I said.
me up
My
here with
one
no
complaint, that
Marcos.
was it. The rest of it, they're better than Little Caesars. I would take Pizza Hut over them pretty much any day of the week. And there you go.
Cindy says she has a good Marcos and a bad Marcos.
Okay, there you go. So it must be the management then.
Yeah. I've never heard of this until now, and look at they're
Yeah,
everywhere,
that makes
except for
sense,
him.
man.
Hey, Cindy, thank you for the shirt.
Because you know what?
Bullshit.
Franchisees, right? While they're growing out, because my mushrooms are fresh, Sharon. I'm looking at my pizza right now.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad yours are because the ones I had were. I know what canned mushrooms are, and these were that.
Oh yeah,
I was
that
not
golden
impressed.
color. Yeah,
I was like, holy fuck.
Oh wait, you know what, Cindy?
Hi, Cindy. Oh, you. It's so good to see you again.
She is the first person that ever bought a haunted horse shirt. She gets her button every show. Tyler's here.
Yo, Cindy's cool as shit too. She bought me a shirt too.
Yeah,
she
Cindy
is cool.
bought you a shirt. Oh, we're supposed to guess your. Darin is wearing. Huh?
Oh yeah, that's been fun so far. Why not?
Darin's
Go guess the
wearing
shirt.
his concert shirt. What band is he wearing today?
Yeah, who we got tonight?
Have you seen them?
Yes, I will have. Yes. Any band I wear, I've seen live.
How many times have you seen them?
Cinderella.
Well, how many times? I'm not. Now we're narrowing it down to where no.
Yeah, no clues. Cinderella. Black
I have
Rose.
never seen Cinderella, and I'd choose not to.
Oh, you
Corn
chose
was
not to?
fun, but no.
Aerosmith.
Actually, yeah, I've seen Aerosmith, and no, I'm not wearing them. I don't
Alice
have one
Cooper.
of them.
Cindy asked Alice Cooper.
I do have an Alice Cooper here, and no.
Nope.
You know how I was introduced to Alice Cooper?
How's
Wayne's
that?
World.
Wayne's World.
Really?
Yeah, because you're young. You didn't have him. He was always like taboo for us. Like, ooh, you're gonna worship the devil.
Yeah, I've seen Alice play like 5-6 times. End of every show, he finds a new way to die too.
What do you mean
When
a
they
new
put
way
him in a
to die?
guillotine, cut his head off. It's all theatrics. But he shows a new way he dies on stage. You know, swords through him in a coffin, bleeding out and shit. It's been all
Stop
kinds
it.
of just wild
do
shit.
that at
But
the
every
end of the
show,
Stop it.
every show he dies at the end.
Oh, at the end. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Black Sabbath.
Yeah, that would be a great guess because multiple times with multiple singers. But yes, no, not tonight.
Scorpions.
Also a great guess
I always
multiple
ask
times,
that.
but not tonight.
I always ask the Scorpions. One of these days it'll be Scorpions. AC/DC.
Again, a great guess multiple times with multiple lineups, actually at drummer mostly, but yes, and not tonight.
All right. Well, I'm going to let the audience guess some more. Hey, Ryan, are we allowed to say what you're doing in Salt Lake City?
Sure.
I see a Dio
Are
Cindy
we allowed to
sorry.
post pictures of what you're doing there? You sent me?
You can put it up on the show. That's
All
fine.
right. This is what Ryan is doing. Wait. Gail says, thank you. BB is an ass. Oh, Jesus. Don't read DMs unless you... Yeah. Okay. Got it. I'm reading and I'm like, I didn't click to what that was yet. I'm looking for the picture. Sorry. Anyway. Here we go. That's what Ryan is doing in Salt Lake City. He's buying his new sled. Because his
There you
old
go,
sled
Ryan.
got
Good man.
rear-ended. Or sideswiped.
There she be.
There's the back end. Well, I guess it's both back end. He's getting a Tesla. There you go, Jay. He's helping support your son. Ooh,
Yeah, I
exciting.
went Tesla.
What a piece of junk.
Hey, that's not very nice. Don't say that.
How do you like it?
It's a complete crap.
Hey, stop bagging on
Well-
Ryan's car, you assholes.
I was going to ask how
mean-
you like it, actually, but you bought it, so I guess I know how you like it.
It's beautiful.
I've driven it for maybe 25 minutes since buying it. And I've driven them before. This one is really good. I just got to get used to some of the different things about the Teslas. But check this out. This is why. So the owner of this dealership, I actually found out about him from my dad, who I found out has TikTok, which blew my mind.
What? Your dad watches TikTok?
Correct. Yeah. He's got like one of those like burner accounts with no picture, like shady, like following 4 people.
My mother-in-law, yeah, she follows some shit, and I wish she wouldn't sometimes. I get busted doing things that I wish she wouldn't.
Yeah. And so when everything happened with my car, my dad's like, if you're going to go Tesla, you need to give this guy a call. And so I gave him a call out here. They are like hand in hand working with Tesla with selling used ones, but like very barely used.
Nice.
And
it's like the certifies you get from other dealers.
Yeah, they go through Tesla's exact process. They get a rating score on the battery, and boys, this was the game changer. Lifetime warranty on the batteries.
Nice.
Tesla doesn't even offer that. No limit on the years. The
battery, that's the expensive part. That's what worries me. The lifetime warranty on the battery covers that.
Yep.
That's good.
So I have found exactly what I want, or they found exactly what I wanted, and we're here to pick it up because I didn't want to have it shipped.
Good, man. I like it. Good idea. You have a road trip back.
Well,
I don't
that's
think
what
you can.
my next question
tell
was.
so
So
much, but
don't answer
when you get
that
to
yet.
Nevada, you can find a dispensary, and that'll help the rest of the road trip back.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. I was going to go there. Hold on. You're taking my question. Okay, so my question is this. Considering they get however many miles and however far it is from Salt Lake City to Sacramento, are you flying back and having it trailered?
No.
Or are you going to try to limp it back home?
I'm driving it back home. I didn't want to have it.
You're driving, so I thought.
How many hotels does that take?
Just tonight, it's a 9.5-hour drive.
So you can't make it in one shot.
Yeah, but it takes me 40 minutes to supercharge. I'm going to have to stop and eat. There's superchargers everywhere.
All right.
You just plug it in.
Yeah.
And you're sure that they're not going to be like have cars plugged into them and you got to wait?
No, most times there's enough of them.
All right.
And here's, it's not so much, is there going to be a charger available? The bigger deal is having the car transferred through the Tesla app. So you got to go through the DMV process, but you also have to go through the Tesla process. And the Tesla process can take like 3 to 5 business days, which is crazy because you can operate, like if I wanted the car to pull up right now to the front of my hotel, all I have to do is hit a button, but they were able to expedite that.
So it's now, Tesla knows it's now yours?
It's mine. It's in my app. I can supercharge. The mistake people make is buying one off of a third party. Like hey, Horse, you have a Tesla? You want to sell it? Okay, cool. I'm going to buy it. We're going through that process, but we don't go through the Tesla app process. You can't supercharge the vehicle, the new person. Until it goes through that Tesla process.
How does it know it's you?
It prevents theft that way.
You have to send in the temporary registration, your ID, your insurance card, and then there's some measures like 2-step, 3-step authentication when you're in the car where it gives you certain codes when you're talking to an agent. And so that's how they end up doing it.
Sounds complicated. I like it.
So anyways, this dude, if you go look him up online, he's super viral. He's got a lot of people. He's one of the bigger sellers in the US.
You know what?
So
That's,
nice.
That's coincidence because Darin's ex-wife is super viral as well.
Yes, she is.
That's a true story. Yes.
Hey-o.
Yes.
She is.
Yeah, fucking whore.
So.
Well, good.
Anyways.
I'm glad you got it and you're going to drive it home and you're so excited. How many miles on it?
76,000.
76,000. And then you told me something the other day. Just tell me if it's none of anyone's business, but you told me the other day its battery capacity is what now?
So it's all-wheel drive. It has it has 2 batteries
Too bad.
And a normal Model 3 has one. So it's a 4-wheel drive, dual battery, long range.
Yeah, but what's the percentage? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, the percentage? I think it's like 93, 94.
So 93 or 94% is the top charge because they start to degrade. But he's got the warranty, so if it gets down to a certain point too low, they'll give him a new battery.
Yeah, here's the
warranty and battery. That's everything.
You know, I was hyper focused on the battery, and then just driving it and getting things set up, I realized, like, okay, you don't have maintenance like a regular car does, but there's so many cameras on this thing. Like, it wouldn't take much to have a camera go out. And, you know, like...
And that's a safety feature, so it probably is like
bad deal.
You can't drive it very long with the camera missing.
Right. So here's the real question, Ryan. I know electric motors are all torque and less horsepower. How quick is that off the line, and how fucking fun is it?
He doesn't know yet.
Well, no, I know what it says on the sticker. It's supposed to be 3.2 seconds off the line, 0 to 60.
Yeah.
I have not tried it, to be honest with you.
3.2 is quick for 0 to 60. That's quick.
It's 350 horsepower. The torque is interesting because you'd think that would be the big thing. It's actually
electric motor.
Right. It's the regenerative braking, which is the big thing. So when you let off the gas, the car starts to come to a stop.
And that helps charge
right, like an engine brake.
Regenerative braking, doesn't that help charge the battery a little?
Yeah. You hit the nail on
it's
the
like
head.
an engine brake. I know what you're saying. You drive it like a video game.
If you've ever driven a stick shift, when you are in neutral and you're on a flat surface, it just holds. So you don't have your foot on the gas, you don't have your foot on the brake.
See, what you're describing, Ryan, my side-by-side the same way. It's drive-by-wire. So when I let off the throttle entirely, it slows you down with engine braking. It just does.
Yep.
And so you got to maintain it. It's like, okay, this is the speed I want to go through this obstacle, and that's where you put your foot. And that's just what you got to do is how you learn it.
Yeah, but no, you hit the gas, it goes.
Oh, yeah.
You can't say hit the gas
electric
anymore.
motor, that's the idea. They're all torques. They should get you there real quick, which makes them very fun.
Peter says family friends drove their Tesla from New Hampshire to SoCal. Yes, charging time sucks. New Hampshire to SoCal. Wow.
It's a long drive.
That's a long drive. Hey, when I was in high school, the car I wanted, one of my dream car, it wasn't a Lambo, it wasn't a Ferrari, it was a Lotus Esprit Turbo, because they would go 0 to 60 in 5.7, and that was the fastest thing at the time. And now these things are doing it in 3, and that's crazy.
At 3.2 for for an electric vehicle. Yeah. That's what.
Right.
Well, actually, the Tesla Plaid goes 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds. It's the fastest car.
How does it do that with? So I get that the motor can do it, but how does it do that? It's got to grip the road. How is it not just burning up the tire?
All-wheel drive.
Send Elon a tweet. I have no idea.
Right.
All-wheel drive and traction control.
And it's got to have some big-ass tires.
Exactly. It was a combination. Big tires, all-wheel drive, traction control. You can make it happen.
Crazy.
Like
suspension. You want it really soft off the bottom so it gets good grip.
Yeah.
Yeah, my car's not that big, and it has 20-inch tires, and it's got all that. So it grips. But the Plaid, that's the big deal. Like, Tesla cut their prices on these new cars when they were charging top of the market. So now the used market, like barely used, you have all these Tesla owners scrambling to try to get something for their car. So there's a ton. They're more affordable than a Honda Civic in the same year class right now.
In the beginning, you had supply and demand working in Tesla's favor. Now it's working against them. So they got competitors. Everyone that really wanted one got one, and the people that are like, yeah, I would like one, but I'm not paying that for it. Now they've had to come down, and it's competition's coming. Everyone's getting their electric vehicle.
Yeah, but Tesla could have handled it a little bit better.
They screwed their used market.
They screwed. Well, no, they screwed their loyal fan base.
Well, that's what I mean. They're the people that paid the money and thought of it as an investment, which you should never think of a car as an investment ever.
Yeah, they go down value.
Yeah, maybe if you have some like classic car and it's mint and it's cherry.
Who has the crystal ball?
Those can appreciate, but yeah.
Case in point, I paid $500 once for a 1969 Dodge Dart GT with a 344 speed.
Wow.
Right now, if you could find it, good luck below $75,000.
Right. Something like that can appreciate. But
yeah, and I didn't know.
Are not.
I sold it for about what I bought it for, and I was happy, and I beat the shit out of it because I was a kid.
Ryan, Peter says, Ryan, your Tesla doesn't have a gas pedal. It has a go pedal.
That's right.
It's called a go pedal. There you go.
A go right now pedal.
Get used to your car terminology.
It's an accelerator.
Thank you,
go
Peter.
right now pedal.
Peter misses you.
Hey, you guys, you know what's in the same parking lot as my hotel?
What's that?
Five Guys.
There you go.
Not doing it. That's why I went pizza. I would be putting a lien on the
Five
Tesla
Guys and ordered dinner,
tonight.
they would ask for your pink slip in payment.
100%.
Well, that may be.
Exactly
I do like
right.
a good burger. So, hey, Ryan, here's a question for you.
That's a V joke, by the way.
Yeah, here's a question for you, Ryan.
Geoff. I'm sorry, Geoff. Go ahead. Sorry.
So, Ryan, do you feel a little less stressed that I'm not going to make you go on a bike ride, that all you got to do is sit in the passenger seat and hang on?
You agreed to that? I thought
Yes,
we
I
were
did.
kind of okay.
Side by side.
Yeah, no.
No,
I'm
I
good with
say,
that.
I'll put that in a message. I told you, I told you I was going to let you off with that.
All right. No, I want to do the bike, Darin. I just don't trust myself. It's not that I don't trust you. I don't trust me, brother.
Well, here's the deal though. In the side by side, all you got to do is hang on to the oh shit bar and lean left, lean right, etc. When I tell you to, no big deal there, right? Except I'm going to make you cry.
He's going to put me over a cliff. Like, I'm going to be
I'm just going to make you think you're going over one. That's all.
Over a cliff.
Yeah, because that's the difference right there.
Yeah.
No, you're only
you're strapped in. I'm just going to make you think you are.
I'm not going to put you over an actual cliff. You just think it.
Hey, no, you're taking me with you. Think I'm that fucking stupid?
Yeah, right. That's right. He's not going to kill himself. Hey, Ryan, you got your title back. Look at this. The Waterhole Wednesday with Ryan and Horse. Oh, my God. We haven't seen that in a long time.
There it is.
Wow.
Oh, that's been forever.
Well, we see it every day on the 5-minute pre-roll, but we haven't seen it this way.
I want to see my video. Where you at, Ryan? Shit.
Dude, I'm in Salt Lake City. You want to?
Oh, no, I know. Rhetorical. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I'm in SLC. It's what? I'll go.
You're in my
let me go
neighborhood right
reverse.
now. There it is. I saw the picture. No, you're in my neighborhood right now, Ryan. You are.
Yeah, look at this. Look at how
Wait.
pretty it is.
Wait. You can't just drop in on me and I have to move things around. There you go. All
look
right.
at how pretty the mountains are.
Oh, wow. Snow cap
Yep.
I like it.
Gorgeous.
So snow, and so do the Hawaii's we can see from Boise. Same idea.
So is your battery? Look at what he does to me. He's killing me.
Okay, I'll come back on. What?
No, that's all right. So is your battery charged ready to go in the morning, or is it charging?
No, it's at 90%. It's ready to go. I'm gonna go mess with it after dinner. I got to do a couple things to get my settings right, but yeah, it's pretty much there.
So, dude, you shaved for this trip. Wow. Because you were
shaved a
making
couple
a
days
car
ago.
dealer, and you're like, oh, I can't look like a grunge dude.
No, I did, dude. Come on.
Go in there, look like some sketch dude.
Yeah.
Steal it. Hey, so where do you have to? Have you figured out where you're going to stop and charge, or is there a little map on your car?
Anytime I put a address into the navigation, I just hit a tab and it'll show me all the superchargers.
So what do you let it get down to? Do you start getting a little worried if it gets down to like 5% and you're like, oh boy?
Yeah, you don't do that. You never really want to take it from full to empty. You'd rather do small charges kind of in between.
Right. So where are you going to look for a charge around what, 55, 60%, somewhere in there?
Yeah, you do about 15, 20 minutes, and then you run it down to where you do another 15, 20 minutes, and then you end up making it home.
Got it. All right.
Yeah.
I'd be afraid to go like below 25 or so percent just because I'm fucking paranoid.
I'm always I don't ever want to run out of gas. I never let it get.
Exactly.
I never let the light come on.
I guess the peace of mind you have is the Tesla service. They come to you. So if that were ever to happen, like they're all over the place. They will come to wherever you're at.
I mean, are they gonna like?
No, it's included with some of the packages with the cars.
So. The package.
That helps. That helps a lot.
Package. All right, I'm going off to you.
I got a package for you.
Peter is just full of great, optimistic, nice things to say. Ryan, California is going to charge you a premium electrical rates between 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. right when you get home. He's just all over your shit.
So, hey, Ryan, how many dispensaries will it take to get home?
None. I'm out of the weed game, buddy.
He's out of the weed game.
Yeah.
Why?
It doesn't do anything for me anymore.
Doesn't do anything for him.
Wow.
Look at this.
Wow, let's see.
Look at this guy.
58 now, 12.
He's disappointed.
46 years now I've been smoking weed. I've never reached that point.
Darin.
And you look good, dude.
Darin, he's just saying it because the Mormon Mafia will come and get him. Wait till he gets to California, he'll say, "Oh yeah,
it is real.
I got like jars of bud."
Of course, the Mormon Mafia is a thing.
He's
it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
It totally is.
He can't talk about it.
Yeah.
They're monitoring him.
I do talk about it, and I probably shouldn't, but I do. I don't give a fuck.
Renee doesn't let him smoke his bong on the show anymore, Ryan.
I know.
I
It's
don't
kind
know.
of a bummer.
Yeah,
I know, it's a bummer.
Someone.
I can promise you this, though.
Someone's going to
I've
see
got
it.
this stuff called SOAP. It's J-Weed, go figure. The Son of Atlas Point. It's an acronym. And usually one bong hit, two bong hits. Most people say, you know what, thank you. I need to be able to drive someday. And so I just got done smoking like, I don't know, 5-6 bowls at about 5 or 6 hits per bowl just before I came on the show. So I'll be okay.
Wait, hold on. 5 or 6 bowls at 5 or 6 hits per bowl?
Yeah, it's a warm-up.
That's a
Oh my gosh.
Just put that gas mask bong on and just.
I know. Get the Laramie Tunsil, man.
Right.
I told you that picture you've got of the mask horse, the one.
Yeah.
When I was in the military, see, those are the tanker mask is the one you can convert. Just got the hose that goes to the filter, so you convert that.
That goes down to the canister. Yeah.
Right, and so you take the canister off, blah blah blah, hook it to the bong. But I told you, I set the unit record. I was able to survive with.
Oh, you froze again.
Got white lines of opium through it. I did 45 minutes in that son of a bitch, and they just kept feeding the hash, and I just kept breathing. And it's all you do. You're breathing straight.
Are you nuts? You said with opium in there?
Yeah.
Oh
opium? Jeez, dude. I was so scared.
It was African black hash.
I was so scared
white lines of opium through it.
it.
It was cool as shit. We got these bricks.
No, Cindy, no one can.
Why did that person have... You've got a full parking lot, and you parked right next to me, parked to nobody else, and you're hugging the side of the lane.
Ryan's turned into I'm scared of getting dinged guy now.
Fuck yes. I have Sentry mode, which means anytime somebody's around my car, it records. So
that's good. You want that?
Yeah. I gotta go move my car. I love you guys.
Especially right now, you want
his
that.
pizza's here. Is your pizza there?
No, my pizza's been here.
Oh, okay. Well, get the hell out of here.
All right. Love you, boys.
All right, take
care.
care.
Good seeing you.
Enjoy your
Good seeing
drive
you.
home.
All right, thank you.
New toy. Speaking of new toys, he got a toy.
Be real, Abigail.
Like
is that
Abigail's.
you?
I bet you was getting off on it just the same, too. Yeah, how long before his car is keyed? Right now, Teslas are getting vandalized. And I do not.
That's what I mean. He's got that Sentry mode going. That's good.
Yeah, well, that just tells you, some guy that's wearing a bandana or something, they're going to. Yeah, I mean, right now.
It gives you video. It's better than not having video.
I don't care what you think, politics or whatever. Don't go after people that bought a car.
No, that's stupid.
It is really stupid. It's beyond stupid. People are dumb. Just morons. Morons. Oh, I don't like this politics, so I'm going to freaking lash out at someone that bought a car.
Right. I mean,
They
somebody bought an
vote.
electric
They
car.
bought a car. Anyway,
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean, gee.
I know, and there's people, anyway, whatever. I'm not going to get into it. All right. So, hey, we've had our show. Thanks for showing up, everybody. I didn't get to the raccoon story, which is fine. I'm going to do that tomorrow. The raccoon story is, we're going to cover this tomorrow. I just didn't think we had enough time today.
Police, no, that needs some coverage. We need some discussion on that one. I watched it. I already saw it.
Police find pet raccoon holding meth pipe during traffic stop. He's trying to smoke it. So Darin sent me this. I had it from my local affiliate, Fox 12, but Darin found it for me, and I'm like, yeah, I already got it. The raccoon was trying to smoke the pipe.
Well, it kind of was. Renee said it to me, and I watched it. I'm not going to lie. I know you.
Which means he's been trained to smoke meth.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you got to watch it. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's good. It's weird and funny. It fits. It totally fits.
Yeah. Yeah. So there we go. We're going to watch the raccoon that police say was trying to smoke meth. That's the damn shirt. Oh, what is the shirt?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Well, of course.
Oh, gosh, you fooled us. Okay.
I probably fooled nobody. Well, I'm surprised people didn't get it.
We said a
I put
concert.
that in the chat. I'm shocked nobody got it tonight.
I said it was a concert T-shirt.
See, I didn't. I called it a T-shirt.
I know. Well,
but
I didn't know you were going to do that. I figured you were doing your thing. You do a concert shirt every week.
Well, yeah, no, and that's cool. It's totally cool because it's fun, and I like to stump the crowd. It's fun. Everybody's interested. We have fun.
Right.
And you kicked ass today, my friend.
What's the damn shirt? It's the shirt you bought him, Cindy.
That's right.
Good
and
job.
Cindy, here, let me see. Cindy, if you didn't see it yet.
There you go, Cindy. Wait, stay there. Oh, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. There we go. There it is. Look at that. Haunted Horse Ganja Gang, official member.
I'll take that every day of the week.
Not going to lie, you and Jay should be the only founding members. I mean, I got a founding member shirt just because I made it, but you and Jay.
You own it. That's your prerogative. I'm good with it.
Potheads. Jay's driving. Don't try to answer, Jay. Just keep your hands on the wheel.
Well, Jay, since you're listening, T-minus 3 weeks on the, so I'm thinking, I don't know, we'll talk after, but you know what I'm talking about. Here we are.
3 weeks. We'll talk after. There's some coded message going on. All right, everyone. We'll be back tonight, tomorrow night, not tonight. I got to eat dinner. I haven't eaten since the breakfast this morning. That's how busy I've been. So I'm going to go eat some food. Cindy says, awesome. Good night, peeps. Thank you. Give Darin a founding member. I've stocked to take a leak. No, he doesn't get a founding member. There's only 2. I told you, Jay, you have got a 1 of 2. I can't be changing the rules.
Okay, Jay, I'm good with it.
I mean, Jay, you can give him yours. But no, there's 2.
No, that's Jay. Jay's the founding member.
Jay is the
he
guy
is the,
that got,
no, he is the founding member. I'm good where I'm at. He's the founding member.
On the Jim Rome show. And if you got the Waterhole mention on the Jim Rome show, you're going to get something really cool.
All right. He's the founding member.
He's the founding member. There we go. All right, last words before we bail.
You know the usual, just thank you.
Well, thank you. You give up your whole hour to come on the show and help promote the brand. I appreciate it.
Oh, it's so fun. You guys are therapy to me. You are.
Good.
You saved me from having to go to therapy. Here we are.
You go. You mean I should be charging Jay money when he comes on this show? It's therapy?
Well,
Jay. You gotta
actually, my medication I pay for through Jay, maybe, possibly. I heard a rumor.
Yeah, well, we can't talk about it because, spies.
Yeah, Mormon, yeah,
Yeah, the mafia. Oh, shit, look at that. Right as I'm going to exit.
Someone isn't gonna like that.
Your move, creep.
What a bummer.
All right, the bot came in at the last minute. Everyone, we'll see you tomorrow, Thursday. We're going to do that meth-smoking raccoon story and other stories. See y'all later. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.